Welcome, everyone, to this. Two-K Sports broadcast live from downtown Minneapolis. Bringing you some fun on a Monday night. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sidelines. This homestand ends here for the Timberwolves as they get ready to hit the road.
And they prove that they know how to beat this team. We saw that in the first meeting. Can they make it a clean sweep on the season series? We'll find out tonight.
It won't be easy, but you know they are going to give their best effort to make sure that takes place.
Now, here's Reddick. Everyone's excited to see these two monster teams battle it out. You know, Greg, whoever comes out on top tonight will have really made a statement to the league.
And, Kevin, no matter what happens, this is a great opportunity for both teams. They say iron sharpens iron. The only way you get better is by facing challenging opponents.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Morant surveying the D. Here he goes. Robinson with the block. It's stolen. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Caruso. And that one's good. Morant.
Defensively, you want to stop Morant's penetration. He knows that, and he settles for the mid-range pop.
Mr. Gobert. Towns in the corner. Takes the three. Tyson Chandler pulls it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
How about the job Billy Donovan has done? Under 500 in his first season, but took the Bulls to the playoffs in his second year at the helm.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here's Morant for three. No good that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. Lots of pieces have been added to this Bulls roster. For Donovan, you were just talking about him, to work with, coach, and lead. He has done a good job.
They have a great mix, Kevin, of veteran leadership and young talent. Donovan has been able to mix and match to keep guys fresh. It worked well for him in the playoffs last year. Just couldn't find an answer for Giannis and the Bucks.
Now here's Towns. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
Yeah, that's what we call playing with force. And Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
And finished off by Morant.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Pass to Miller. No one near him. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Here's Beverly. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Chandler. Morant outside. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws. That's on David Robinson. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And all you need to do is see his free throw percentage, guys. 90 for the season to know what kind of year he's having.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
Back to Robinson. Miller grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. 56 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Redick for three. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they
And the work ethic of Morant, fantastic at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown. That is ferocious.
Wow, hammering it in.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Chandler with the block. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Morant with the ball. Here's Bay. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
With that big frame, Sadiq is tough to guard in space.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And he nails the third. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The drive by Bain. Tyson Chandler grabs the board. And he drives in.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Chicago. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you. Pass to Bain. Shot clock at 5. Here's Redick. It's Drummond with the rebound.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit. How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
On the wing, Jones. Back to Bay. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. A three-pointer is right on target. Bulls got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Back to Bay. On the wing, Jones. Pass the ball. Jones in the post. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Jones has got 6.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
From the arc. Pass the ball. Down low. And Jones slams it in.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Bay lays it up and banks it in.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
I can't believe he hasn't hit a shot all period. Someone else needs to step up and help close the gap.
Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And with a strong finish, he finally ends that 13-0 run by Chicago.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Here's Morant. 15 points in the game. And they double up Morant. Miller outside from downtown. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Wants to get it to Reddish and does. To the wing right side. Back to Morant. Here's Chandler. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Timberwolves trail by 20. On the wing, Bain. Pass to Beverly. Three-pointer. And the 3-ball is good.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
And here's Miller outside. And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. Here's Bain. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Every organization needs team-first guys like Patrick Beverley. That's a terrific pass.
It's rebounded by Giddey.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
1 second left. And it's he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And what I love, there was no panic on his part. That's the steady pulse you want in that situation.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pass to Caruso. Back to Ball. And here is Caruso. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 5 to shoot. And here's Morant. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Bulls lead by 16.
An area of his game that Caruso continues to work on. Nice to see him knocking him down.
And a wide open look for Payne. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Morant will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago.
Ball coming, ball coming.
Miller with a wide open look. Drops in the tray.
3 points.
You look at the current stars in the league, Steve, and team compositions, it seems like the big man is truly back. Is it because he can do more things than just play down low?
Definitely, Kevin. They can dominate with their size, with rebounding and manning the paint offensively and defensively. But then now you have guys that can get out, start the break, finish the break, and knock down threes.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Morant. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
It's your Minnesota Timberwolves Sixers.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Ball's knocked loose. Morant with the steal. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
I love his attitude. Ja Morant has the initiative to go after steals.
At the elbow, it's Gobert. Right side, Dort. To end the run. It's all in by the Bulls.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Here's Towns. Lays it up off the glass. Towns has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And one of the offensive forces in the league. When Towns wants to score, it is really hard to keep him from his spots.
Back to Miller. Another 3 for Chicago.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And defensively, Chicago's so solid. Steve, they don't gamble a lot. They just get the job done.
Kevin, they do. Well, how they get it done, they rely on their intelligence. Good communication at that end. Could they be more disruptive? Maybe, but they play to their identity.
Back to Ball. Pass to Caruso.
2 minutes.
Miller outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Knocked loose. Now here's Redick. Chandler with the block.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
Grant. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on J.J. Redick. Well, Smitty, after his sensational rookie season, I think people knew that Ja Morant had an unlimited ceiling.
Kevin, now we know it's not just high, it's through the roof. Ja was Rookie of the Year, and he keeps upping his game. We could, Kevin, be looking at an all-time great.
Here's Towns. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Chandler with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Pass to Miller. Back to Ball. Now Morant. Chandler trying to free himself up. And the Bulls another three.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Towns for three. Chicago grabs the miss.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Miller's got 12 in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with this offense.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Ball. To the right side. Pass to Miller. Beyond the arc. And the Bulls another three.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. They're and we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. Pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And then Morant slams it in.
You gotta be faster than that to beat Ja Morant to the spot. He's too explosive.
Right side Towns. Morant outside. Stolen by Beverly. Robinson up top. The kick out to Towns. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Morant with a wide open look. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Bulls?
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Miller outside. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Clock is at 3. To the inside. Chandler. And Chandler throws it down.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Back to Ball. Wants to get it to Morant and does. Pass to Caruso. On the wing, Miller. Out to the wing. The three from Morant. That shot, no good. Timberwolves go the other way with it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Count the basket.
And proving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
Morant outside. Pass to Caruso. It's Miller on the wing. Back to Morant. And here we go. Beverly heading to the hoop. Here's Towns, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That's on Mike Miller.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
2 shots.
And Towns drops them both.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
And here's Miller outside. Buries it from three-point range. Miller's got 18 points just in the second half. Pass to Beverly.
2 minutes.
Back to Towns.
2 minutes.
Shoots over Caruso. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Miller, right side. Jacks up a three. Back to ball. To the paint. Inside. Chandler.
Tyson Chandler.
And the dunk by Chandler.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Chicago.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for John Morant.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Pass to White. Drummond a screen. Jones for three. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Towns down low. Williams with the block.
That's what they want from Patrick. Active, aggressive, in-your-face defense.
Outside, Bane. Pass to Towns. Nifty move. Williams with the block. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care.
Trying to get in her heart with no call. Chopping around. Ain't right how you using your tongue. May I right now. Check out how I'm living, I just went and got another. Millions in the bank, got another million flow. 1.3 in each state, add it up if you can't count. $250,000 chain, $250,000 car. Wow, I know how they get it in my mama house. $1 million business, I ain't never turning down. Me and Casey.
It's been a roller coaster of a season.
I ain't hearing not a young thing. Double back twice in a row. 3-3. The planes all in my home. First street. Tell it all when I make a song. Let my brother date.
저분 국가대표 출신이에요. 이거 2K예요. 네. 아, 수고하셨습니다. 전 먼저 들어가 보겠습니다.
바이바이.
네, 수고하셨습니다. 네.
고생하셨습니다. 고생하셨습니다.
마이크만 하는 거니까?
아니요, 팀 나가셔야 들어가죠. 네.
아, 나 이거 마이크가 안 되는구나. 아,
마이크 되는데?
아니, 아까 계속 얘기하고 있었는데, 저거 마이크 안 되는 저거였어. 아니, 효인 새끼 오니까 어디 갔어? 그럼요? 한번. 아, 이거 지금 엄청, 부담스럽네요. 알겠습니다. 개빡팅 만날 것 같은데, 이러면 또. 일단, 저도 활성화하겠습니다. 올려야 되니까. 없네. 그냥 한 판도 못 이겼어요?
아니요, 한 판 이겼어요.
아,
방금 전판. 아니, 근데 되게 아깝게 지고 막 이래가지고.
같은 세션인가? 팀 돼 있네? 네, 가시죠. 효인 새끼 어디 갔어?
바로 도망가던데?
UFC와 WWE가 합병한다는 소식을 봤습니다. UFC의 모회사에 있는 레버가 WWE 지분의 51%를 차지했고 올해 하반기에 WWE, UFC가 포함된 상장회사를 설립한다고 합니다. 새롭게 출범하는 회사의 가치는 약 28조 원이라고 하네요. 이 소식과 함께 우리가 벌써부터 오늘을
제 거요. 이상해요. 저 이거 막 만들어서. 아무도 안 하는 거 만들어가지고. 저 하고 싶은 대로 만들었습니다. 네, 알겠습니다. 이거 정효인 이 새끼 수레하고 와갖고. 그리고 대인전 할 때 타운스 쓰는데 되길래. 선생님, 이거 맞죠, 피라님? 오. 나이스. 예. 그냥 공간 있으면 덩크 발동되는데, 이번 작은 덩크 발동되면 잘 안 발려서. 가자, 나이스. 이거 한번 줘야겠다. 팀이네? 하는데? 없어. 오. 네.
아테트 콤보.
아, 저런 새끼 계속 피꺼려네. 저게 없나 본데, 슛이. 응? 뭐라고 나를? 너 슛 없어? 왜 아직? 아이씨.
오호호.
응? 지금 너무 늦었어. 너 내일 학교 가야 돼. 아, 때렸다. 앞에? 네, 그 스틱으로 당기면 게이지가 있고요. 네, 이거 설정할 수 있어요. 프로스틱 전용이라고. 굿샷. 까비. 나이스. 나이스. 오케이. 나이스. 트레니성이다. 됐어? 나이스. 오케이.
잘수.
이거. 와, 저게 돼? 나이스 비턴. 때렸다. 나이스. 나왔다. 자.
답해.
소리? 왔다. 나이스.
와, 심지어 물볼이야.
피라니 팝? 길게? 그냥 돌아버려. 까비. 왔다. 까비. 나오거든요? 팀이 아니었나 보네. 나이스.
아, 왜 안
못
들어가?
들어갔어. 나이스. 푸샤. 네. 그럼요. 편하게 하시면. 다시 드릴게요. 진짜 저건 페이스 스캔인데.
와씨.
(80이요) 80.
이게 이렇게 쏘면 안 되는구나.
나이스. 와이퍼 가지고
아니, 주셔도
마이크를
돼, 주셔도
못했어요. 나이스. 좋은 판단. 아. 한 번만 더. 알았어. 아이, 까비.
알겠지?
오, 슈팅 파울이다. 난리가 났네. 저 센터가 좀 이상해요. 뭘. 안 돼, 육개장. 먹지 마, 이거 뭐. 육개장이야. 오늘 군것질 너무 많이 해서 안 돼. 나이스. 자,
답해.
굿샷.
나이스.
같이 먹자. 너무 맛있어. 오.
몰라.
안 들어왔어.
갈 앤서니 팬.
그냥 쏘면 되는 걸. 완전히. 다 나가네. 까비. 까비. 나이스. 까비. 야식이 와서 또. 앞에. 다리. 다리. 또 잡았다. 들어갔다. 아, 그럼요. 됐다. 나이스. 여기. 나는 이거 먹어. 젓가락 갖고 와. 젓가락 안 줬다. 응? 젓가락 가져와. 맥주도 하나 갖고 오고. 냉장고 맨 밑에 보면 있어. 이거 맛있어. 근데 엄마가 센스 없게 순살로 안 사오고 뼈로 사왔네. 자, 리턴. AI를 안 움직이네. 리턴. 나이스. 들어갔다.
나이스.
샷. 뭐라고? 그 맨 밑에 과일 있는 칸. 과일 있는 칸. 맨 밑에, 나이스.
나이스.
아니야. 재밌게 했습니다. 리그 때보다 긴장하고 한 것 같아, 초반에. 수고하셨습니다. 종종 뵙겠습니다. 놀러오세요. 고생하셨습니다. 저도 야식을 시켜갖고. 네.
야무지게 드십시오.
또 뵙겠습니다.